Right. Hi, Banput. I am Ottoman. You all welcome to the Revise and Rise program today. So we are at the second day of this week. So now we are going to discuss the second tute of this Revise and Rise program. And tomorrow we have the third day for this week. So every week we are meeting 3 days for the Revise and Rise. And we are now the maths, I think now everyone doing maths. So all the day maths, right? Then surely, believe me, right? You can take a solid A pass, right? Solid A pass because you are practicing, you are getting different questions daily. But the major important part, you must do these questions and participate. That's my advice. Okay. I think my students are following the advices, so no problem. Right. Now we are at the worksheet number 20. Now we reach 500, right? The milestone. Today, the 500 milestone. We completed 500 set of questions, right? From today onward. So our target 1025. We will manage how somehow 2025 to run it. Okay. Value added tax, the first question, right? We'll check today marks also. Value added tax VAT 6% to be paid for an item which marked as rupees 2000. What is the selling price of that item with VAT? So with VAT price they are asking. Okay. So you can do it here. 6%. Okay. So capital is 6% of 2000. 6% as the fraction, 6 upon 100 into the importing the net value is 2000. So that is the VAT you are finding. So that is the value added tax, 2 zeros cancelled, and it comes as rupees 120. So that is the VAT. But they're asking with VAT, the selling price of that item with VAT price. So how to find the with VAT price? Just 2000 is the initial price, and that VAT is 120. Then that gives you rupees 2120. That is the with VAT price. Okay, fine. The question number 2, find the magnitude of BAC based on the information given in the figure. BAC angle is asking, right? I put it as X. Okay. Now you can see that these two sides equal, they have given. So here 110 means here the adjacent angle they are, then here 70 degree. Okay. Then these two sides equal means they are opposite angles to be equal. Here also 70. Opposite angles of the opposite sides are equal. Now you can further check. Here the sum of these three angles add up to 180. And how to take? So you can take that x plus 70 degree plus 70 degree equal, right, 180. Then x plus 140 degree equal 180. Just subject x equal 180, subtract 140. So that gives you 40 degrees. Okay, that gives you 40 degrees. So that's the understanding. So 3x plus 5 into x minus 4 equal 3x squared minus 7x minus 20. Find the solution of quadratic equation this much. Now this quadratic equation, and this is what? This is not a quadratic equation. This is how this trinomial quadratic expression is factorized. So what the factorized means in maths, the addition subtraction terms are converted as a multiplication. So here this addition subtraction expression converted as a two factors multiplication. So in fact, doing factorizing means doing that one. Okay, right. Now for solving quadratic equation, we need to make the equation as factorized. Okay. So now to solve equation, you have to do the factorize. So now the factorizing part given they have for this expressions, now it is equal to 3x plus 5 into x minus 4. So now you can replace this one by 3x plus 5 into, right, x minus 4. You replace this one by this. Now it's equal to 0. Okay, now why you make such kind of expression? Because the factorize concept says that when multiplying two values and equal 0 means the at least one to be equal 0. That's the logic behind that. Okay, then you can say that 3x plus 5 equal 0, or here you can say that x minus 4 equals 0. So here subject x, how 3x equal negative 5, then divide by 3 both the sides, then x equal negative 5 upon 3. Here subject x as bring 4 to the other side, x as positive 4. Okay, so here it says that x as negative 5 upon 3 or x as positive 4. These are the solution. Hands up those who got this answer for this question. Question number 3. So that is bit differ question, right? The factorizing given, and then you have to substitute. But when all change, all are the differ 1 to 1. Right, now check. A sector of a circle with perimeter 25 centimeter. A sector of a circle with a perimeter of 25 centimeter, as shown in the figure, has been cut out from a circle of radius 7. Find the arc length of the sector, right? And now what's the understanding? Perimeter and the arc length, better understanding should be there. In a sector, the perimeter build up with, right, we call this is I marked by a different color. So if I mark by this blue color, okay, this is called the arc length. The blue color named as the arc length. Okay, then when I add to the arc length these two radius, then the figure is enclosed. If the figure enclosed means the wording comes the perimeter. Okay, then the perimeter equal arc length plus these two radius. Okay, now here we have the perimeter 25. So when you subtract from the perimeter, when you subtract the arc length, right, you can find out the two radius. But here radius given and find the arc length. Then from the perimeter 25, just subtracts the sum of these two radius. 7 and 7, then this balance part is given. Okay, so from 25 subtracts the 2 radius means 14 centimeter. So that comes as 11 centimeter, that is the arc length C. So what's the understanding here? The perimeter build up with the sum of arc length plus 2 radius. Okay, whenever 2 radius given, you can find out from the perimeter subtracts the 2 radius length, then the arc, this curved length is taken. Okay, fine. Fifth one, ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Find the value of A based on the information given in this figure, right? So now you know that in a cyclic quadrilateral, as I mentioned, there are only two theorems. What are they? First one is their opposite angles are complementary, right? That means opposite angles add up to 180. The other one is the exterior angle of a cyclic quadrilateral equal interior opposite sum. So here what they mentioned, this is a cyclic quadrilateral, then this 80 opposite to this ADC angle. Okay, then here 80 mean here it comes as 100 degree. Here 100 degree. So I extract this triangle ADC. Now check what happened. So here 100 degrees there. With use of this opposite angle add up to 180 theorem, we apply it, and here 50 and A. So here 50 and A. Now you know that this is a triangle, then they add up to 180. You can write A plus 50 plus 100 equal, right, 180 degrees. Okay, then A plus 150 degree equal 180 degree. So subject A as 180, subtract 150 degree. So A given as 30 degree. A given as 30 degree. Okay, correct then. Right. Question number 6. Find the least common multiple of the following algebraic terms. Least common multiple, what we call the LCM, right? 8a squared b 6ab 12b squared. So how to take? Just to expand 8, right? This is short way, a squared and b. Expand the numeric and the algebraic terms separately, right? 8a squared b. Then 6ab, numeric under numeric, you write 6, a under a, right? Then b under b, 6ab. Okay. Then you write 12, numeric under numeric, 12, and b squared under b, you write b squared. Now check how to do. In the numeric value, you go to the bigger value, that is 12, and check whether 8 and 6 can convert to 12. No, 6 can convert to 12, but 8 no. Then you take the second multiple of 12, 12 second multiple is 24, and you check 8 can convert to 24, 6 also 24. That means the LCM of these numeric three value is 24. Okay, then take the same letter, same algebraic term, maximum power. Here a squared, here you take the b squared. So the answer comes as 24 a squared b squared. Okay, so that is the LCM. Now the question number 7. The areas of two triangular faces of a right prism with triangular cross section, as in the figure 4 by 7 and 6 by 7. Draw the right the measurement of the remaining rectangular face of this one. Okay. Okay, check here. The areas of two rectangular faces of a right prism with triangular cross section in this figure are 4 7. 4 7 can make a 4, so the length shall be the 7 of the prism, because you know that the cross section, the rectangle area comes, if you complete this prism here 7 centimeter. Okay, then 4 one side length 4 into 7, that is fine. Then 6 into 7 also there, that means 6 length and breadth 7. Okay, draw the right the measurement of the remaining rectangle face. What is the remaining rectangle face? The side length as the width. Remember that the length of all the three rectangles are same as the length of the prism. The width comes as the sides of the triangular faces, three sides of the triangular faces. One is this side, the other one this one, the other one this one. So here the remaining side length is 5. Then you have to draw these rectangle faces. Here that dimension is here 90 degree to be indicated as rectangle. So here the length is 7 centimeter and the breadth should be 5 centimeter. Okay, better you can make these two symbols and these two symbols equal. Okay, so this is the rectangular faces. Correct them? Right. Now we move to the question number 8 there. Right. Now carefully see that one. Right. Here, one matrix multiply with other matrix and give the answer. Okay. Then find the value of x and y based on the multiplication of the given matrices. So put here matrix multiplication. In a matrix multiplication, learn everyone how to build the question, right? So I will tell you. Right. Now you can drop me your answers to the chat. Right. What was the answer of this one to the chat? Those who completed. Can't you chat make a chat? Right. I think yes, right. So you know that this is a webinar. I think you can chat even here. Yes, we can see that. We got the Mendy's answer, Ian's answer, yes. Okay, now we are at question number 8, right? 8. Now check. That is 2310. See here. Here 23 and 10. Okay, multiply with 1202. 1202. 02 or negative 2. Which one you got? Negative 2, right? 0, negative 2 equal to x. Here 2x and here y2. Okay, right. Find the value of x and y. Right, now check here. That is a matrix multiplication, Buddha. So in a matrix multiplication, x and y asking now how the multiplication happen and how this element comes. You check that elements only, right? Two elements. So I will tell you here row multiply with the column. Here row multiply with here columns and give this answer of this first two. But that not to be checked. Then our x taken as this row multiply with this column and that gives you the answer x. So now how to take the x? This row 2 comma 3 multiply with here column 2 comma minus 2. That multiplication, this one and this one gives the x. Then how to take the y? Y comes as just this row multiply with this first column, then that multiplication gives the value of y. And how to take that one? 1 0 multiply with 1 0 in this manner. Okay, right. And that gives you the y. Okay, now you can simplify these two to make x and y. So I now take x equal, how to multiply first one with first one, second one with second one. 2 into 2, right, plus 3 into negative 2. Okay, then x equal 2 into 2 means 4. Here 3 into 2 means 6, negative 6. Okay, 4 minus 6 means what is the answer? Negative 2. Then check here, y equal 1 into 1. First one with first one, second one with second one. So 1 into 1 plus 0 into 0. So 1 into 1, 1, 0 plus 0 means 0. So y equal 1. Understood? Right. So yes, x equal minus 2, y equal 1. Yes, we have received the answer. Very good. Where will I make again? All right. Question number 9. Fill in the blanks on the information in the given figure. Right. Figure shows a pair of congruent triangle. Right. මොන figure එකද පෙන්නන්නේ congruent triangle එකක්. බලමු අපි. Which figure? That is bit unclear. Fill in the blank. Right. Right. Here, which figure? Pair of congruent triangles. Here in this triangle, this doesn't shows why this is common sides, but that equal angle is not between the equal two sides. Not between the equal two sides, the angle creates. So that I can reject. Here, although two angles equal, no sides equal. But here, check, yes, here the two pairs, y, side 90-degree side 90-degree sides. But students think that when 90-degree they are trying to congruent with hypotenuse sides. No. Why here no hypotenuse is equal? Here it comes as the side angle sides. The angle is between the two sides that is located. That is fine. In SA's case, two sides and angle to be intermediate. So now you can see this triangle and this triangles are congruent. Figure C shows a pair of congruent triangle. So under what case they are congruent according to the side angle side case. So that comes under S, right? S, side angle side case, right? Make the corrections there. Right, now we are moving to the question number 10. You can see the question number 10. Find the common ratio of the geometric progressions where the first term is 6 and the fourth term is 48, right? In a geometric ratio, geometric progression, we know that the nth term given by Tn equal AR in minus 1. That is formula. Now what they are asking, we are the first term 6, that means A as 6, fourth term is 48. Now I substitute for fourth term. N as 4, T4 equal A is what is 6 into R they are asking, right? Fourth term N as 4 minus 1. So T4, fourth term now 48 given. For T4, you substitute 48 equals 6 into R to the power 4 minus 1, 3. Okay, that means 6R3 equals 48. Okay, then divide by 6 both the sides, 6 cancelled. Then R cube equal 48 upon 6 means 8. 48 upon 6 means 8. R cube equal 8. Then how to find R? You can write R cube equal 2 to the power 3. Then indices are equal, then bases to be equal, then R equal to R equal to. Okay, the index are equal, then the bases to be equal, R equal to. Right, hands up those who got the answer. R equal to. Right, well done. Okay, now check the question number 11. The distance time graph illustrates the motion of a child who went to a grocery shop from home and returned back. Find the speed at which child traveled to grocery shops in kilometer per hour. And find the speed at which child traveled to grocery shops in kilometer hour. And now can anyone explain the motion? Who can explain? I will give you the chance to talk. Right. Who can explain? No problem. Who will take the chance? Athelston Caster, can you explain? Nice name, huh? Right. Can you explain? No. Okay. So next day I will give you the chance to talk. Huh? Right? Don't be afraid. You can talk to me, and you can ask the question, raise any matters like two-way lecture. Right? Ask the question, clarify it, and give the answers. Right? We are talking that 11 students just maybe 2 months, nearly 2 months more, not actually 2 months now. Right? Talk and learn. Right? Okay. Here you are running here. Right. What is this motion? In the distance graph, the first from 15 minutes is the distance. He went to the shops. Next, yes, Mithili. From this distance, next time I will give the chance to talk Mithili. Huh? This distance, what is that? This is the normally in a distance time graph, the inclined line is what? Inclined line is having a uniform speed. So that keyword is here to here, he traveled with a uniform speed. That wording should be there, uniform speed, and he reached to the shop. Then how I determine, you know that this why I am explaining this much. In 2018 O-level paper, you can see that, right? Uh, Unexpectedly, student didn't think that the 10 mark question given for the part A, paper 1, part B, 10 mark questions from the distance time graph. So we can expect sometimes there may be a distance time graph this year that not been repeated after 2018 or level 19, 20. Right now the time sometimes is they will give the answer. Right. Okay, so that's why we have to discuss this. So at the final month, at the end of the February, uh, uh, at the end of the February, I am doing some guessing parts, right? Guessing parts that the probable questions for this year. That time, last 4 sessions, I will discuss in that manner. Then you can learn something better because in mathematics, but the guessing is not required. But that is normally I am telling for the especially the students that who cannot score more. But if I guess something, if they practice more, that would be help for them. But for maths, we did some lot of works, then no need to guess anything, just you can do any of that. Okay, right. uh Fine. Now check here this question. Right. So this is uniform speed and he reached to the shop. Why I say that reached to the shop? After that, you can see that the object is not moving. Object is not moving. He is not moving. Why the distance is not changing? So what we call if the distance is not changing, that is at rest. What is the wording for this one? At rest. This is uniform speed. Again, this is uniform speed. Why? Now he come back. Some students think that come back means that graph to be come back. No. Why? Never distance time graph come back. Write it. Moving forward. Why I am saying that one? The reason distance never been reduced. Why displacement reduced? That is what we call the vector quantity. But here that is a scalar quantity, so all the time increasing. So in a distance time term, you never see a line come back. Right, remember that. Okay, so this is going to the shop, this is at shop rest, then this is again coming back. They ask him what grocery shop, find the speed at which child travel to grocery shop. Travel to grocery shop in this part, so you take the gradient of this part, especially take this vertical height, that to be divided by this horizontal length, that is the speed. Okay, so this vertical height divided by this horizontal length. what is the vertical height by kilometers, 2 kilometers, divide by the horizontal length, that is 15 minutes, to make it as hours. 15 minutes means, right, 1/4 hours. Just 15 divided by 60 means 1/4 hour. So how to take that answer? The 2 divided by 1/4 means 2 multiplied by reciprocal of 1/4, 4 upon 1. That gives you 8 kilometer per hour. 8 kilometer per hour. Okay, right. Now question number 12. Solve the inequality 2x plus 3 less than or 5 and find the largest integer solution. Largest integer solutions. So before find anything, right, solve first. How to solve? Like equation solve, but there are some special cases here. So 2x, I bring this plus 3 to the other side, 5 minus 3. So 2x less than or equal 5 minus 3 is 2. So just divide by 2 both the sides, then 2 cancelled, then x less than or equal 1. Okay, now they are asking find the largest integral solution for it. Now it says that x is always 1 or less than 1. 1 or less than 1. So what's the maximum integral solution it can take? Always 1 or less than 1 means the maximum x max, right, is like 1. X max is 1. That is the maximum value as well as the maximum integral value. 1 is comes as the integral value. Okay. Right. Next one, the center of the circle shown in the diagram O, find the value of x based on the given information, right? Now you know what is the theorem behind that. This is the angle, see carefully, this is the angle subtend at the sector, that is center, that is x. This is the angle subtend on the sector, that is 100, but they are in two different segments. One center angle is on the major segment, right? This is on the minor segment. When the segment differ, the theorem revise in this manner. So here the reflex angle, half is the angle at the this segment. So if this is 100, here is the twice center. So the reflex of x is the twice of 100. So you can see that if it is 100, this part is twice of 100, that is 200. Understood that theorem again? Right. This is the segment 100. Here twice of that reflex is twice. So here 200. Now you know that here 200, here x. That are the angles around the point, they add up to 360. So you can then say that x plus 200 degree equal 360 degrees. Then subject x as 360, subtract 200, then x equal given as 160 degrees. Right. Okay, remember that theorems, huh? Right. Now check. Fill in the blanks in the table given to represent the number of students studying aesthetic subjects in goal 11 at a certain school, which only offer A, B, C subjects in a pie chart, which only offers what they ask you for, fill in the blanks, right? Okay, right. Now you know that here, think that 90-degree means take the relationship between the students and the number of students. Then here 150, then how much students? Build up on balan build up karne vidya. 90-degree mean, right, student wise 30. If that's so, 150-degree means how many students? 90 means 30, 150 means how much? Okay, then see that 0, 0 cancel, 3, 1, 3, 3, then 3, 5, 50, 50. So now check this value, how to take that value in that other way. You can build up here to here. 30-degree means 30 students mean 90-degree. If that 40 students mean how much? This is how you build up. 30 students means 90-degree. If that's so, 40 students means how much? 0, 0 cancelled. Then 3, 1, 3, 30, 30 into 4, 120-degree. Okay, make that ratio in the both way. Padly? Okay. Right, now we move to the question number 15. The locus of point equidistance from lines PQ and PR. PQ is a line, PR is a line. So two lines equidistance means they are angle bisector. So that is drawn already, angle bisector drawn. That is okay. And the locus of the point equidistant from point P and Q. Now see this locus to be drawn. Point P and Q, 2-point equidistance is what they are perpendicular bisector. So here P and Q, so P and Q equidistance means they are perpendicular bisector. You draw, this is the perpendicular bisector. So now it cut with the previous locus, that is the locus here, then both satisfied, which under which point, this is the point satisfy the angle bisector and the perpendicular bisector. That is the point mark, point M. That is the question number 15 answer. Now go to the question number 16. 8A4B3 divide by 3 divide 4A B5 Simplify and write the answer with positive indices. Now check the fraction division. So follow the concept in fraction division. What is the fraction division concept? Yes, Putra, what is the question? What is the question in 14? Blank එකට 130. 14th. කසී 20 නේද පුතා? මේකේ උත්තර දෙක වැරදුනාද? නෑ, හරි. හරි. මොකද්ද ගැටලුව? 50 and Kasir, yes, 50 and 120, that's okay. Right. Now check here. 8A squared, 8A4B3 divided by 3. Division can convert multiplication and take the reciprocal of this reciprocal. So the 9 goes upward and this comes 4A5B2. Right, now check the simplification. So what's the theory behind that algebraic division? First fraction as it is, multiplication and take the reciprocal. So now you can see that 3, 1, 3, 3, then here 4, 1, 4, 2. Okay, then A4 and 1A4 cancelled. So just 1A is remaining. Now check here, B2 cancelled with B2, 1B is remaining. Okay, now check the remaining part at top. So 2 into 3, 6 there. A and B remaining. 6AB upon here all the things cancelled. 6AB, isn't it? Right. Sorry. A4 totally cancelled. So here A4 cancelled and B is remaining. 2 into 3, 6. B on the top, below, here 1A remaining. 1A, yes, A. Right? Isn't that answer? 6B upon A. Yes, right, good. Now check. A and B are two sets. If NA equal this one, NB equal this one, NA union, right? What is the equation? You know that equation for N dealing. What is the equation? NA union B. Forever remember, NA union B equal, right? NA plus NB minus, right? NA intersection B. Okay. Then in A union B, you write in A union B as 40. So you write in A union B 40 equal in A is 23, in B is 32 minus NA intersection B. Okay, then you can subject NA intersection B, bring to this way and all the terms to the other way. Then you can take NA intersection B equal, right, 23 plus 32 minus 40. Okay, you bring this 40 and you bring this NA intersection to be other side. Now check here, 3 plus 2, 5, 3 plus 2, 5, 55. Subtract 40, that means 15. 15 is the answer. Right, question number 18, now we are moving. Right, AB and CD are two vertical posts. Yes, fine. Angle of elevation of D from A, from A points, you are starting to measure the angle of elevation. From point, you have to make eye level, that eye level is there. Then you connect AD, the next step. Then this is the eye level, the horizontal AC act as the eye level, then AD connected from the eye level to the AD line. That upward angle is the angle of elevation. So what is that angle? They mentioned that angle of elevation D from A is 35 degrees. So that is 35. Okay, that is done. Then an angle of depression of C the C gate from B. So B is point. So from points you draw the eye level. From value B, there you make an eye level, that is the horizontal line you have to draw to indicate the eye level. Eye level always horizontal. Then to CB, you connect BC, that we call the vision line. So from the eye level with the vision line, the downward angle is the angle of depression. That is what? That is 50 degree. You mark in this way. So this is how you mark. Right? These all the things to be marked there. Okay, fine. And then question number 19, 2.345 equal this one. Find the value of LG. LG is 234.5. Right. What is the answers? Can you send me the answers to the chat? Right. What is the answer? Make a make it the right. Right. Now check. Right. 2.345. 2.345 equal, right, 10 to the power 0.37, 10 to the power 0.37 0, 1. Find LG 234.5. So they're asking LG 234.5. Now check here. This is called the index notation. What you know that you can convert to the log notation. So this is the base there, not the base sides. The other sides you take the log. So you take here log, right, 2.345. There should be a base. You take that base as 10. Here base taken 10 to this log value, and then here 0.3701 is there. Okay, now log to the base 10 can identify as lg 2.345 equals 0.3701. But now LG, this one is this one, but LG 234.4 something they are asking. So now we are in a trouble. Then what I do, I need to convert this 2.345 as 234.5. So if the decimal point passes two places to the right side, two places, then it comes as 234.5. So here I take now 2.345 equal no 10 to the power 0.3701. Then to make 234.5, I multiply this by 100 in this equation. So I multiply here also by 100. 100 means 10 to the power how much? Here both the sides I multiply by 100. Why? I need to make this as 234.5. 100, and here I wrote as 10 to the power 2. Then here when it multiply by 100, 2 passes there, then 234.5 comes equal. Here same basis multiplications 10, then the index are added together. 2 plus 0.3701, then it comes as 2.3701. Okay, but now 10 to the power this one equal this one. Now take the logarithm of both sides. Logarithm, right, you take this base 10 as logarithm here. 234.5 equal 2.3701. So now log to the base 10 replace with lg 234.5 equal 2.3701. So that is the answer. Then what is the answer? Should be there 2.3701. බලන්න කරපු විදිය. මෙතන බැරි වෙලාවත් අපිට තිබුණා 2345. Then you multiply by this decimal to comes three places to the right side. You multiply by 1000 both the sides. That means 10 to the power 3. Right. Then මෙතෙන්ට ඇත්තටම වෙන්නේ මේක දෙකක් මෙහෙට පයින්නවා නම් මේකට දෙකක් ඇඩ් වෙලා තියෙනවා 2.3701. මෙයා බැරි වෙලාවත් මෙහෙම ඇහුවා 23.45 log ගැහුවා. Then one place pass there, then you add to this index 0.3701, add 1, then 1.3701. Okay. In that way, think right shortly, but this is what happened there. Right, now we are moving to the question number 20. The figure, in the figure, right, OA equal 10 centimeters, OA 10 centimeters here, OC 6 centimeters, OC 6, right, and AC equal 8, AC 8. O is the center of, O is the center and satisfy the relationships 10 squared equals 6 squared plus 8 squared. Then BCO, right. What is this theorem? බලන්න දීලා තියෙන වෙනස්ම විදිය. Now it says that 10 squared equals 6 squared plus 8 squared. That means if it satisfied mean that AOC to be a right angle triangle. Why? This is given the Pythagoras theorem. So that satisfied mean BCO should be 90-degree angle. How you determine it? Because this is the Pythagoras theorem. To satisfy Pythagoras theorem, that shall be a right angle triangle. Then BCO 90 degree. Then the length BC length also 8 centimeter. What's the theorem behind that? So that satisfied mean here becomes 90 degree. When the perpendicular drawn to a chord from the center, then the chord is bisected. So perpendicular drawn mean chord bisected. Chord bisected mean the converse of that line should be the perpendicular line. So here these two sides equal now. Here 8 mean here also 8. Then you can take the BC as 8 centimeter. Okay, right. Understand in a different way the question now are raising. Right, question number 21, see there. A bag contains only identical red balls and blue balls, red and blue, with the total number of ball beans between 20 and 30. The probability of drawing a red ball at random from the bag is 5 upon 8. How many blue balls are there in this bag? We have done similar questions in the previous session, I can remember. So drawing a red ball එකක් ලැබීම red ball probability P red equal 5 upon 8. Okay, then asking how many blue balls are there in the bags. Now total balls between 20 and 30. So in finding a probability of red ball means here the top part should be the number of red ball and the bottom part should be the number of total ball. Okay. Now here the total ball seems as 8. But now you feel that 8 cannot be. Why? The total balls should be between 20 and 30. Then how this probability comes? Whenever having a bigger probability with the bigger denominator numerator values and simplified it as 5 upon 8. Now we have to find actual fraction is how much. Then to determine that the total hint is given between 20 and 30. That means that 8 is the total, no? The denominator is the total number of balls. Then that 8 denominator shall convert to a total between this 20 and 30. Then check 8 can convert to which value between 20 and 30 as a multiple. 8 multiple between 20 and 30 is 24. Then you think that this is the being red probability. Then that means 8 not the total, that to be between 20 and 30 value. You multiply this fraction by 3, call the denominator and numerator. Then what happened? The answer 15 upon 24. Then actually 15 upon 24 is the being red. That says that the red balls 15 and the total balls 24. Then how you choose that one? They mention this argument, the total between 20 and 30 numbers. Then denominator 8 convert to the such between values 24. Then multiply by 3. Now total ball 24, red ball 15, but they're asking the blue balls. Then from total 24 subtracts this blue ball. මේවා ඉතාම වැදගත් questions පුතා. These are very important questions, right? If you now you are doing separate 500 done, that means you are gaining vast knowledge, right? So see that you can score exactly 550 marks in the paper for this part. So 4 subtract 15, 14 subtract 5, 9, right? Just 9. So the 9 are the blue balls. Hands up those who got this answer 9 for this question. Excellent. මේ තමයි tricks facts කියන අප කියන්නේ හොඳ thinking questions. Right. Question number 22. ABCD and ABFE are two parallelogram. Yes, DCB equal DCB. This angle equals 70 degree. Okay, and DAE 40 D AE40, okay, then they're asking BFC, this is asking X. Now check that. This is a parallelogram ABFE. Everyone see that? ABFE is a parallelogram. Then X and this X are equal. Why? The opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Fine. Then consider this ABCD parallelogram. This 70 and these are opposite angle. Then opposite angles are equal in a parallelogram. Then what you can say that here 70 and here 40 plus x. So you can say that 40 plus x equal 70 degrees. Okay, then subject x 70 subtract 40. So now x equal 30 degrees. So x equal 30 degrees. That is the question number 22. Now 23. These borrows a loan. The save borrows a loan of rupees 20,000 at an simple annual interest rate. The simple interest rate for the first year is 12% and for the second year it is 15%. How much more interest did he have to pay in the second year compared to the first year, right? Now a good understanding. So the simple interest is calculated to the loan or the loan plus interest. What is the answer? How the simple interest is calculated? Loan to the loan only or loan to the loan plus the interest? Here the loan only, right? The simple interest is for the loan only. The compound interest is calculated to the loan plus the interest, both. Right. Now you can see that for 20,000 for the first year, how much if they apply the 12% interest, 12 upon 100. Okay, then two zeros cancel, then 12 into 0, 0, 12 into 2, 24. That is rupees 2,400 of 20,000 if they charge 12%, that's the interest. Then if they charge 15%, 15 upon 100 into 20,000, how much? Right, then for the 20,000, the 15% is the second interest. Then you check that how much that interest, 15 into 230 and two zeros, that gives you rupees 3,000. Okay, now they're asking is second year how many more than the first year. So just 3,000 subtracts this 2,400. So the more money is rupees 3,000 subtracts 2,400, that gives you rupees 600. Rupees 600. All right. Okay, now we will move to the question number 24. Right, that is a simple equation. Oh, 3% බැලුවත් හරියනවා. ඔව් අර වැඩිවීම 3% එහෙම හිතලා බලන්න පුළුවන්. Right, now the 24th, 11 upon 14a, 11 upon 14a, right, minus here 3 upon 7a, right, equal here 5 upon 28, right, 5 upon 28, right. Now check this question. This is a simple equation. So here A terms they are 714. So you have to simplify this part. How you simplify? They are 714. Then to make 14 here, right? Then here they are to make 14, you multiply by 2. Okay, then check now. Here 14 they are denominator 14a, then here 11 minus, here 14a they are, then here 3 into 2 6 equal 5 upon 28. Okay, now 11 subtract 6 is 5 upon 14a equal 5 upon 28. Now I told you an A-level math simplification. What is that? This is a fraction mode, two things. Equal marks they are. So the same level from both equal marks you can simplify. Here 5, 1, here 5, 1. That's very easy. Here 14, 1, here for 28, 14, 2. Now you can see that here 1 upon a remaining, here 1 upon 2 remaining. Now just cross multiply. 1 into a, 1a equal a 1 into 2, 2. So now it comes as equal to 1 equal to. Okay, that is very easy here. Right, same level when two fraction mode there. Top two you can simplify, bottom two you can simplify. Then cross multiply the balance things. Then the question is simplified. Yes, right. Equal to 22 එකට එන්න ඕනේ. Yes. That is not 70. I wrote at 70. Yes, Osita, that to be here that is given 75, no? Here 75, I took it as 70. 75, here 40. Yes, here 75. Subtract 40, that gives you 35. Yes, you correct, huh? Because question says 35, I mark there 30. Right, now check the last one. Right, find the value of x based on the information given in the figure. Right, now checking these two lines parallel as well as these two sides equal. So here x mean here also x. Right, then further you can say that here 30 means these two lines parallel, then here 70 mean here also 70. Why these two lines parallel? Okay, now you can see this exterior angle in totally how much? 70 plus 30. What is the exterior angle? Is 100. Now check that cyclic quadrilateral theorem. Right, this is the cyclic quadrilateral. Okay, then this is the exterior angle, that is 70 plus 30, 100. That is equal interior. This is the interior opposite value. That means this angle. So that outside 100 equal interior opposite means this is 100. Now you can see that this triangle, this is 100 and these two are x and x. This is 100. Then you can add up to the 180. So x plus 100 equal 180. So x plus x means 2x plus 100 equal 180. So 2x equal just 180 subtract 100. Okay, then 2x equal 80 degree. Then divide by 2 both the sides. Then you can see that x equal 40 degree. Okay, x equal 40 degree. Right. Make the marks out of 50 and send me your marks to the chat. Right. How many marks you gain for this quiz? 500. So this is bit advanced paper. Some questions are advanced. Right. 48, 43, 48, 48, 45, 49, 46, 44, Okay, right, 44. Well done. Right. So that is all level is standard, right? If you can score nearly 40, more than 40, that is okay. But everyone try to score nearly 50 now, right? So because we have a few sessions, so try to score there. So next one in the same PDF I have shared the worksheet. Next one 525 question, that is essay type questions. So everyone complete that 5 essay type question, and we will meet by tomorrow at 10 p.m. So do it and come to the class, right? So we will conduct the balance question set of question by the next week. Okay, Buddha, right? I will conclude the session for today. We will meet by tomorrow, right? Bye, Bhuvan. Thank you very much.